the AI paycheck system, or Project Apollo AI-powered feedback engine. This is something that's going around here in July 2026. It is a scam. And the way that I know that is that it has no credible backing from anyone. Also, it claims to be on this website, an entertainment website. It says Google and OpenAI are desperately paying regular people $5,286 a week, and almost nobody knows this AI paycheck exists. And it doesn't exist. This is a scam funnel that scammers in some country made up. I don't know what country. Does say, instead of progetto in the URL at the top. Right at the top of this video, hit the like button down below. That can help people stay away from this Apollo AI, Project Apollo thing that's going around the AI paycheck system. Hitting like and maybe even commenting, which would be great if you want to do that. It just takes a few seconds. Will help my videos show up at higher in Google and YouTube search results, which I would really appreciate. Thank you so much if you do that. So I'm gonna hit play on this video here. We're gonna watch part of this. It claims at the bottom that NBC, Fox News, ABC, and CNN all have something to do with this. They don't. That you're gonna make a ton of money having something to do with an Apollo AI-powered feedback engine, or maybe an Apollo AI-powered lottery prediction engine, an AI paycheck system, and it's not real. Let's hit play on this Apollo AI thing. If you're looking for Apollo AI reviews, whether it's a scam or legit, Apollo AI is a scam. It's an absolute scam. I've seen it for months.
What if telling an AI this answer is better than that one could pay you $700 a week? Well, it can actually pay you a lot more than that. And the fact that you clicked tells me you're ready to see the full picture. You were right, because what I'm about to show you in the next few minutes is the actual mechanism behind that number, not a teaser, the full breakdown. Here's the one thing you need to understand before we go in. This isn't freelancing. It's not a survey app, and it has nothing to do with content creation. It's something called RLHF, reinforcement learning from human feedback. It's the process every major AI company, Google, Meta, OpenAI, uses to make their models smarter. And they can't do it without regular people with zero tech background, people exactly like you. The problem is most platforms that
he is AI, by the way. He's not real at all. His voice, where he's standing, his face.
What you're about to see is how to skip the middleman entirely. In the video that's loading right now, he breaks down the exact method, step by step, no fluff. You'll see the real numbers, the real platforms, and exactly how people with no experience are pulling $1,800 to $5,300 in their first week. It takes about 5 minutes to watch, and the only requirement is that you don't close the page. This is the part they tried to take down. Watch it while it's still up.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever used ChatGPT, Google, Siri, Alexa? Have you ever typed a question, read the answer, and thought, that's not quite right, so you rephrased it? Have you ever picked one search result over another, corrected your phone when it auto-corrected wrong, chosen option A instead of option B? Congratulations, you've been training artificial intelligence for free.
So I have to hit refresh on the page to pause it, because you can't actually pause it unless you do that. You can't click on and pause it. But I refresh the page. It, as you can see, loads here. Will let me continue it. That guy also never said any of these words. His voice sounds strange. I don't know who that is. I think I looked him up in the past. He has nothing to do with this if he does have a real name and he's being misused with a deep fake or a fully AI depiction or whatever. So just know that. This is an Apollo AI system, program, app. It is a scam. Claims you're going to be able to make tons of money. It says it's an AI paycheck system, maybe Project Apollo. It's all a scam, no matter what you see it under. There could be other names of other products out there with Apollo or Project in them that have something to do with AI, that have nothing to do with this, and so be it. They aren't money-making systems. This is a scam offer. And the way you know this is it's not an official website. It just says entertainment at the top, and then like I said, it has the logos at the bottom. There's no credible backing from anyone. They have to use AI-generated people to push and promote this, which means that no one actually behind this wants to show their face because they're scammers. They're just going to try to get away with murder here and money and whatever. Just know that this has no legitimacy whatsoever.
For free, while trillion-dollar companies turn your feedback into profit. But here's what most people don't know. That exact same work, choosing between two answers, saying this is helpful or this isn't, is worth $50, $60, sometimes $100 a day. You've just been doing it for free.
The simple task millions do daily without thinking, now paying Americans over $500 a week.
Don't believe me? Ask Patricia.
When someone explained that AI paycheck to me, I felt stupid.
Yeah, she's AI, and you can tell she's staying in a fake kitchen. I've seen this sort of fake kitchen thing with Halle Berry and Tom Hanks supposedly pushing and promoting medicinal products they never did. And now you're seeing it with this woman here. She's completely fake. Kitchen as well.
I felt stupid. I use ChatGPT every day for lesson plans. I'm always telling it, no, that's not what I meant, or this answer is better. I was literally doing the job for free. Now I do the exact same thing. Pick which answer sounds better. And I made $16,000 last month. Same skill, same 5 minutes, except now I get paid.
I thought there had to be a catch. Like, who pays you just to say, this answer is good, this one isn't? But that is literally it. That's the whole job.
So I can't pause it there, but his shirt, instead of saying Florida with like a Florida Gator for the University of Florida, Florida Gators, says like Blorida because he's AI, because it can't get legible text right because it's an AI tool.
It's the whole job. I made $73 yesterday before my kids even woke up. Same thing I used to do scrolling my phone, except now there's money in my account.
My granddaughter showed me. She said, Grandma, you know how you're always complaining that Alexa doesn't understand you? That's the job. Tell them what sounds right and what doesn't. $1,500 a week for doing what I was already doing anyway.
3 completely different people, different ages, different backgrounds, different states, but they all figured out the same thing. They were already doing valuable work. They just weren't getting paid for it. Now they are.
Thousands of Americans now earning at least $50 daily for common sense feedback. No technical skills required.
From free labor to real income, how everyday people are finally getting paid for training AI.
Now they are getting paid, and it's not just them.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that voice right before, like a few seconds before I hit pause? That was Dr. Mehmet Oz. Dr. Oz. Because these same scammers probably run different scams for medicinal products. So they reused his voice.
Just them.
I'm a warehouse supervisor. I don't know anything about AI, but I know when something sounds weird.
Well, you are AI, so you know something about AI, although you don't know anything because you are AI.
$23,000. This week, I'm already at $1,200, and it's only Wednesday.
My husband laughed when I told him about this AI paycheck. He said, nobody's going to pay you just to pick which answer sounds better. Then he saw my balance. Now, he does it too, between the two of us, $4,000 a week. For something we were both already doing on our phone.
All right, we don't need to keep looking at that. So the British voice and the the too many ums in there give it away that's AI, as well as the visuals. Looks like it's too smooth. It's AI for sure. So Project Apollo, the Apollo AI-powered lottery prediction engine, the Apollo AI-powered feedback system, or AI paycheck system are all scams. This will eventually go to a product pitch on another website that is a scam website that has really good Trustpilot reviews for some reason, but you can tell by what they sell if they sell scam products, but they never get, like, their feet never get held to the fire for it or whatever. It's really bad. And they have there's on the checkout page, the final checkout page, which I don't need to like show you or whatever, that will have like the check button, the checkout button. It says buy now. Of course, that's the final button after you fill out your form and your credit card information. Under that, it mentions a money back guarantee. Under that, it mentions terms of purchase. And under that, it has a pre-checked box. Why is it that far below the buy now button? Because they don't want you to see it. They want you to just think that it's, that there's nothing else to look at. And that says that you accept the terms and conditions and refund policy. It's so far down, though, you might not even know it's there. So this has a lot of scam aspects to it. It's terrible. You will not make money with something like this. And the way that I know that is that I've seen these scams over and over again under many different names for years. My name is Jordan Lyles. I'm a senior reporter for the fact-checking website Snopes.com. This is my personal YouTube channel where I come on nights and weekends to help keep people away from scams. And so I hope that you value that. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button is down below. I'd really appreciate if you want to hit the like button. That would really mean a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching.